Welcome to Solemn Vanguard channel. We finally got a full confirmation of Alfred Monarch's skill. Now before I get into the video, if you still need a playmat or you want to support the channel, go to zerodamagegaming.com and buy yourself a beautiful playmat. We've got Azel, we've got Cecilia, we will soon have Angel Feather and so much more, so just go check it out and use the code Solemn Vanguard to get 10% off. Now getting into the video, yesterday we clearly got Monarch's skill in the episode played by Aichi, but the problem was we didn't really know the full extent of the skill, so now it's finally confirmed what it is and now we can actually discuss it. So we got 3 cards in reveals. We have Knight of Loyalty, Bedivere. When placed from hand, you may call a Knight of Friendship Kai from your hand to R. If you called, draw a card. And continuous during the battle phase, it is boosted by Knight of Friendship. This unit gets power plus 3k. Then you have Knight of Friendship Kai, who says when placed from hand, cost counterblast 1, search your deck for up to 1 Knight of Loyalty Bedivere, call it to R, shuffle your deck, and during the battle that it boosted Knight of Loyalty Bedivere, this unit gets power plus 3k. So it's kind of like the Claudos and the Dorint from the Ren Legend deck from years ago. And I assume many skills like this already existed, but it's just slipping from my memory right now. Regardless, it does feel a bit like Bedivere's draw skill won't happen that often, since you need those 2 specific cards in your hand at the exact same time. Now on the other hand, Kai does surge Bedivere, so that's cool, but then you miss Bedivere's skill, which is kinda sad. Regardless, they will be helping each other out, but I don't know if it will be good enough. We'll see. However, the reason you probably clicked this video, and the thing we've mostly been waiting for, is the VR for Royal Paladin of this set, Monarch Sanctuary Alfred. On V, continuous skill, all of your Blaster Blade on R or G get power plus 10k and shield plus 5k. Now, does this also mean it's in your opponent's turn? That would mean that Blaster Blade is 20 already and it's harder to hit. But then also on V it says when placed, cost Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, return a Blaster Blade from your drop zone to your hand. Until end of turn this unit gets power plus 15k, and if a card with Alfred in its card name is in your soul, it gets a critical. You get to recycle Blaster Blades, which is something that was kinda asked for already because so many cards seem to want it, but then you can get rid of it and you have to, like, you know what I mean. It's pretty annoying. But on the other hand, this skill costs a counterblast and Royals have no reliable CC whatsoever, in standard that is. So that is still an issue. And then apart from that, it only gets power and a critical, which is something many clans seem to get for free already. So not only do you need a dead Blaster Blade, but then apart from that, the payoff may not be that big, especially because you also need an Alfred in the soul to get that critical, so this is like a second ride already. But then apart from that, it's also just not the most consistent card, because what if you get this Alfred first and then the older Alfred after that? The whole fact that you need one after the other is just an inconsistency that I don't like. Of course, it can be any Alfred, so you could also just ride this over himself again. But, again, it can go the other way around. You could maybe draw this one first and then draw the new one, and then, you know, it doesn't really work out that well. However, something many people are saying is, oh, this card is bad, it's too fair, it's mediocre. I don't know about that. Like, I don't know if it will be good, because Royal Paladin has always been this clan where the Vanguard doesn't do all the pushing. It's usually the combination of all the rearguards and the Vanguard. It's not a super Vanguard-centric deck. So I don't know if maybe the other support around it will be carrying this card to a point where it's great. Again, it's kind of the same opinion many people had on King of Knights Alfred. However, they ended up being kinda right in the sense that Royals wasn't really that good of a deck. It was immediately creeped out by many other clans. And so we'll have to see if people are justified right now. I honestly don't know. But then on the flip side, one more thing we need to keep in mind is the fact that Royal Paladin will keep getting support. Aichi is the protagonist. He has like 2 or 3 more boss monsters in the manga that we know of that will have to be released at some point. Whereas other cards in this booster who had better VR cards, according to some, they are not really expected to be getting new boss monsters anytime soon. So whilst Royal, if this card ends up being kind of subpar or just fair but not great, Royals could probably get like another round of support, 1 or 2 boosters after this, at least after, you know, the deleters and the extra and so forth, whereas other clans like Nubatama could wait another year. So just something to keep in mind. I'm really not sure what to think of this card. I really think we need to see it in a context of the entire deck, and so we'll have to wait, I guess, till we know all the Miyagi Academy cards and when people have actually tested it out and so forth. Regardless, that is all for today. Hope you found this interesting. If you did, please subscribe to the Solemn Vanguard channel and click the bell button to stay up to date. Like the video if you like the video, and let me know your thoughts on this card in the comments down below. I will see you soon. Ciao.